All right, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong with today's Matters of the Mind. It's a Halloween day, and I hope that everyone will go out today and enjoy with their families and their children. And for those who do not subscribe to the Halloween holiday, I'm hoping that you will continue to have a great day. And if your day is not going so great, I hope that your day gets better. Today we're going to talk about something that is not talked about a lot in psychology, but something that I feel could be beneficial to some people because we have people out there who care tremendously about their loved ones, who care very tremendously about their loved ones, and they're willing to do any and everything to make sure they're comfortable and putting themselves on a back burner. Okay? What we want to talk about today is compassion fatigue. Compassion fatigue. Yes, it is an actual thing. Uh, I have my notes down here today and not up, so I will be looking down periodically. Compassion fatigue is a term originally coined by Carla Joynson in 1992, often used in the context of healthcare professions and caregiving roles. Okay, caregiving roles. It describes the emotional, physical, and psychological strain or trauma of an individual helping people in distress. Okay, helping people in distress. Those who are in professions or roles where they consistently provide care and empathy can experience what we call compassion fatigue. Those in these professions and those in those roles, when they are constantly provided or provide care and empathy, they can experience what we call a depletion of their own compassionate energy, leading to a decreased capacity or interest in being empathetic towards others. Okay? So, what are the symptoms of compassion fatigue? Let's go over those. The symptoms for compassion fatigue are, and this is the main one that we need to focus on, chronic physical and emotional exhaustion. Chronic physical and emotional exhaustion. Okay. Number two, reduced feelings of sympathy or empathy. All right. Dreading work or feeling irritable about work related issues. Okay. Feeling numb or detached. Decreased satisfaction or joy in your career or in your caregiver's role. Okay. Decreased satisfaction. And then on the flip side of that, we have increased absenteeism, meaning you are absent on a more frequent basis. Okay, you are absent on a more frequent basis. Sleep disturbances, persistent physical ailments, anxiety, depression, and irritability. These all go together, folks. Okay? What can we do to cope with it? And I think that's what a lot of people look for. You know, they're like, okay, doc, I know the symptoms, I know what I'm going through. Yeah, I'm in 4 or 5 of those categories that you mentioned. How can I cope? How can I go beyond coping? How can I heal from these issues. Let's talk about them. Self-awareness. Number one is self-awareness. And even I'm a couple in with that self-acknowledgement. You have to first acknowledge that you are aware of what you're feeling. Acknowledge it. Okay. So recognizing and acknowledging the signs and symptoms in the first step is the first step in dealing with compassion fatigue. It is the first step. Self-care is the second one. Sometimes you just have to say no. And it's okay to say no. Saying no sometimes can actually energize you to take care of something that you need to do for yourself. Learn to say no. All right. Self-care, engaging in activities that rejuvenate and refresh you. This can be anything from reading to taking baths to going for walks to practicing yoga. Any form of relaxation can help you. All right. I'm not going to go through all of these, but seeking out professional help. That is the main facet of getting the help that you need. Okay. That is the main facet of seeking out the help that you need. Regular breaks. Sometimes you just need to take a break from everybody. Just take a break from everybody. They may not understand. They may feel some kind of way. They may feel as though, oh, when I needed you, you wasn't there. But they forget about all the times in the past that you were there. But when you need this one moment, it's an issue, take that moment. Because nobody knows you but you. Take the moment. All right? Educate yourself. Know your limits. Know your self limits. Okay. Mindfulness and meditations. Limit your exposure. Limit your exposure. Sometimes it's good to just kind of get off the grid. Go off the grid. Sometimes I wish I could just go off the grid. You know, seclusion is not a bad thing if it's done for the rejuvenation of your mind, body, and spirit. It's not a bad thing. Okay. A balanced life. Ensure you have a balanced work, recreation, social, and a restful type of balanced life. Okay. The recreational part, yes, you need to have some fun in life. We're not here just to always be burdened down or stressed. Okay. That's not what we're here for. That's not why we're here. We're here to enjoy this life. By the choices we make, we can enjoy this life. All right. And then healthy lifestyle choices. Healthy lifestyle choices. Listen, folks, you don't have to be out there smoking the weed, drinking the alcohol, taking drugs. You don't have to do that. You do that because there's something you're trying to numb. Listen, there are some things you can change and there are some things you cannot change. There are choices that you make. There are circumstances in life that sometimes you just have to live with. Live with it. Accept the things that you cannot change and change the things that are within your power to change. Okay? Finally, folks, when it comes to compassion fatigue, understand that it's a normal consequence of chronic exposure to distressing situations. It's common. You're not by yourself in this. Okay? Many people go through this. It's crucial for you to understand and recognize the signs. You need to recognize the signs and implement the strategies that can help you move through that fatigue. In my conclusion today, one of the best things you can do for compassion fatigue is to get some sleep. Go to sleep. Turn your phone off. Turn the television off. Turn your iPads off. Turn your tablets off. Turn your laptops off. Turn your MacBooks off. Turn off every electronic device where someone may be able to reach you. Turn it off altogether and go to sleep. Get some rest. You deserve it. When you realize that you are just as important as the people that you are helping, you'll understand what I mean. Get some rest. All right. Thank you, folks, for listening today. I hope you do enjoy the rest of your day, and do please be safe out there.